There really isn't much to her 50% drive gauge, because you're going to be using this for a wall carry and, well, this combo. Hold up. You're going to be using this combo for the wall carry, and then you're just going to drive that into her quarter circle back punch. You're just drive canceling. All you're doing is just drive canceling this move. It's a relatively easy combo, so you shouldn't miss that, like I did. So now, this is what's going to happen. We're going to focus on her on combos that require the use of her super meter next. Mai has super meter to consider while performing these combos now. Let's give her 1 bar and 0 meter. Mai now has 1 bar and 0 meter. What can she do in this scenario? This? Maybe if the opponent is whipping moves like crazy, or just doing too much dancing around at the mid-screen for some odd reason. But frankly, Mai has better options for meter, so let's try to reassess that. She can go for things like this. I will demonstrate that combo once more. EX Ruin Boot to have circle 4K, right into the corner. She gets the advantage and she can continue her offensive pressure. And or mix-ups. And of course we have gems like these, for example. I will demonstrate again. EX has circle 4K to see Ruinbu, right into the corner. Great advantage. And of course she can cancel into her desperation move. Hit confirm into it as such. Excuse me. Relatively easy, but there's better options than that. Why? Because you have the corner to consider too. Now why the corner? This is where Mai becomes a complete monster. She can go for things like this. Air throw, hard knockdown. And then here's the scenario again. Corner combo. Excuse me. Air throw, hard knockdown. Great advantage. And that's about it as far as 1 bar combos are concerned. Pretty nifty and pretty high damaging to a large extent. Trustworthy. So, and make sure you take the corner into consideration while performing these combos. So, you might want to consider driving your opponent into the corner during the match while getting ready to perform these the said combos. Of course, if you have plenty of meter to spare, then more power to you. Okay, so Mai has 1 bar and 1 drive, 50% drive. Let's see what she can do here. Let us investigate. Sample combo. Let's try that again. Air throw for the win. Hard knockdown. Untechable knockdown. You get the advantage. And of course we can add 1 more extra Ruinbu into that combo, and then we can get the reset. Stand C. And then you can mix it up from there. And you get a decent amount of damage as well. And of course you can also resort to things like this, for example. Excuse me. Drive cancel. Air throw. And there you have it. Let's try that combo again. Drive cancel. Into her projectile. Yep, her projectile can be used for juggling as well. Very useful. Actually, all of her EX moves cause juggle states. Go figure. Now, for screen carrying. For corner carry, you can resort to things like you would use this EX quarter circle back punch, but because you can't normally do this by itself, like during combos, you have to actually resort to the EX version because it comes out the quickest and it hits multiple times. So let's try it. That's one way to end the combo, or you can do this. You drive the opponent into the corner anyhow. 1 bar, 1 drive. And then there's another example. One bar, 1 drive. Here's another one for a bar and a drive if you carry the opponent towards the corner. You get the reset, you build almost a bar, and you take 50% of the opponent's life, 500 damage. 1 bar and a drive. And also, last but not least, we can drive super cancel into our desperation move, like so. And there you have it. Now, let's try HD combos now. As you can see, Maya has a full drive meter. How does this affect her combo potential? Well, she can drive cancel more than once, meaning she can drive cancel twice during a combo, or she can drive cancel once and then save the other 50% for later on during the match. Of course, if you intend on drive canceling twice during a combo, then it should be because you're getting ready to kill the opponent and win the match. Otherwise, you may as well have just resorted to an HD combo, which is a sort of combo that occurs when you enter this mode. If you don't know anything about this mode, please refer to the KOF XIII guide or the guides provided by dreamcancel.com. It's a very good website and very trustworthy for those who are learning KOF. So if you're looking for anything else that's KOF XIII related or just SNK related in general, please go to dreamcancel.com. Very good website. Very trustworthy. Now back on subject. We know we can cancel into HD mode from normal moves, like so. So what we're going to do is try some meterless HD combos. So please pay attention to the notations while I perform these. Now it's possible to input one more Ruinbu after that last one, so that you can get either the air throw or the stand C. The stand C will cause the reset, and you'll still get really good damage off of that. Now the air throw, you're gonna have to time. It's gonna have to be very well timed because it's tight. Otherwise, from here you still get a good amount of damage anyhow. But that's just how the cookie crumbles. So let's try another. Excuse me. Too early. And there's another example of a meterless HD combo. Pretty good if you ask me. Now, her damage cap from meterless HD combos is actually over 700 damage, but that requires at least a few 1 frame links, 2 frame links. But it's going to be a little bit tough to do in a real match. But if you can do the links, as I said before, good for you. More power to you. Make careful use of them. So we're going to give my 2 meters now. 2 bars. Because with 2 bars, she can actually go into HD mode, and then she can go and perform her Neomax for 2 bars instead of 3. So let's try a 2-bar HD combo. This is the version I like to use. It does a tad bit more damage than the version that everybody else uses, like this one for example. Very good. You get over 700 damage, high 700s. With a jump in, you get 800 damage. So there's these are very good HD combos, and as I said before, Maya's damage output is very good when she has meter, especially if she corners the opponent. And that's pretty much how the cookie crumbles as far as HD combos are concerned. Now, here we have a slightly better example of an HD combo, a high damaging hyperdrive combo for 2 bars. Mike can get over 800 damage if you start the said combo with far standing D, and then you perform another far standing D by holding back during the auto dash from the HD cancel, like so. So let's try this combo. Works very well in the corner. And with that, you get over 800 damage, 804 damage to be exact. You can almost kill the opponent for 2 bars. Remember that there are a lot of ways you can start an HD combo or just at least confirm into it. She can just jump, and she can activate from there while she's in midair. Or you can just confirm into it off of her target combo. Part of the reason I didn't really emphasize on 1-bar HD combos is because you're more than likely to still end up with only getting like high 600 damage or so. Mike can pretty much do the same thing without even wasting meter. With 2 bars, her damage output essentially becomes equivalent to the likes of Shenwu, for example. This is also common for characters like Leona, for example. Meterless damage is relatively low, but with 1 or 2 bars, Mike can really tear a lot of stuff up. Besides, you could be saving meter for something else entirely. We're not done yet. This is what's going to happen. Remember when I said that we could resort to corner carries when we do this? That's not exactly the only way. So, we can also corner carry during HD mode. It's a little bit tough to do, but if you can get this down, then it shouldn't really be a problem to use during a match. A lot of people have gotten away with this in high-level matches. So, this involves canceling the during HD mode. This involves canceling the half circle 4K into quarter circle back C. Her Hitsatsu into a C Ruinbu. Now the thing is, you keep looping those and you get the corner carry, but the problem is there's a chance that you might get the super because you inputting them because you keep inputting them together instead of, you gotta delay the inputs basically. That's what it basically comes down to. So we're gonna practice this and see how that works out. And that's what you should get. Otherwise, if you try to use that combo and if you don't try to delay the inputs between a quarter circle back C and half circle 4K, then you might accidentally get the super. So you need to be careful with this. Like that, for example. So just practice that and be careful about it. Let's just demonstrate the wall carry combo for clarification. When you do this right, this should be the result. Something along those lines. So now we're going to focus on little tricks and gimmicks that the Mike player can resort to.